When you do your bridges, you want to make sure that you get a full lockout at the top with a squeeze of your glutes. Roll down one vertebrae at a time as you go down. As you get more advanced, hover your bottom just above the ground rather than touching, making sure that you breathe the whole time. For an advanced version, point one leg in the air, toe pointed. Use the same motion as with two legs, squeezing the glute at the top. Then alternate your legs. Lay on your side with hips stacked one over the other. Try to aim for your legs in a right angle position so that your knees are out in front of you. Keep the heels together and open and close against the band. To complete your fire hydrants, come up on your hands and knees, making sure that your hands are shoulder width apart. Pull your pelvic floor in so that your back is nice and straight and your core is strong, and then lift your leg out to the side for 8 reps on each leg. For your kickbacks, you want to stay in the same position. Bring your knee in towards your chest and extend it out behind you, making sure to give your glute a good squeeze at the top. You want to make sure that your hips are even while you're doing these moves. Russian twists. Position yourself on the floor. Make sure that your core is nice and strong and that you're getting a full pivot from side to side. Sometimes it helps to spot in front if you get dizzy through this. When you get a bit more advanced, you can lift your feet. To do that, lift them up, hold on to the core and continue to move in the same manner. For tabletops, make sure that your back is pushing into the floor. You want to pull up through your pelvic floor, making sure that your core is engaged before you actively use the muscles in the front of your hips to lift one leg at a time. Then place your hands on your knees and push your feet away as far as you can, making sure you still point those toes towards the ceiling. And you want to hold that one as long as you can. Your body might shake a little bit, that's okay. When you're ready, you can drop both feet down to the ground, lift them back up while controlling those muscles in your hip area. If this is too much, you can drop to single legs. So one leg at a time, just making sure you get that control in that hip area the whole time. For a more advanced version of the glute bridge, grab a weight bar if you have one. You could use a couple of milk bottles with water in it here, or a baby if you happen to have one in the house. And you want to use the same movement as you did on the floor, but you're making sure that you keep your back flat. If you're leaning on a step, as I am here, you can grab any elevated surface that's hanging around as long as it's nice and low to the ground. Just make sure that you get that good squeeze at the top. If you want to do half up and then half down to get an extra move, you can do that too, just to make it a bit harder, or just do straight up, straight down, making sure that you squeeze those glutes at the top.